Oh, ah, good lord. It's a party bus, dude. Here, get in there. It's a party bus. So, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So when we went there for the ground, we were filming for the ground control video, and fuck, we had all sorts of people. It was fun. So Andy had rented a two-door car. I'm not fucking with you. A two-door car. This little weird yellow thing I had to go pick up because I was supposed to take care of all this. You know, Damien, go take care of everybody, get the rental car and all that stuff. I mean, already a bad decision. So I'm like, all right, go get the rental car, and it's just a little yellow thing with two doors. And I went, oh hell no, like that's not even an option. How the hell are we gonna fit anybody this? So I called Eggers, and Eggers approved it under Andy's discretion. Andy wasn't happy about it, so we got the van. We upgraded into. I don't know if you've driven in a minivan. Like when you're in a minivan, you feel like you're like in heaven, like a Ferrari or something. Like you got air vents in every direction, surround sound, TVs behind every seat. You're like, how the fuck have I never owned something like this? And then you get out going 7-Eleven, you come back and you're like, fuck, I'm driving that. So that's our party bus.
That's funny.
Nobody ever wore seatbelts, so the stupid thing was always dinging. So the new rule was we always click the seatbelts in because everyone's a bunch of drunk lunatics. So everybody click your seatbelts in and you just sit on the seatbelts. That way I don't have to hear the stupid dinging. And then it has a black eye because, who's younger? Andrew. Who's the youngster? Andrew.
Jacuzzi?
Boom. Andrew Cousy, too young to get into the bars over there in Orlando, but we snuck his ass in, like, geez. Um, Nick, Nick something from Alabama or whatever, he was supposed to be shooting photos. Nick, fuck, I can't remember his last name. So Nick's kind of a wild boy. Alabama boys are, yeah, and that's just how that shit works. He runs his mouth off to somebody in the middle of the dance floor. We're not even there fucking 15 minutes in this fucking place. It's like one of those ones where it's like, this room's a club, this does this. And Nick gets his ass knocked out. Not only does he get knocked out, he gets punched once, knocks him out cold, and then does the spin around, lawn darts into the ground, splits his face wide open, and breaks his collarbone. Single punch. Yeah. So I'm not part of that. You know what I mean? They're in this different like dancey club area, and he's dumbass running his mouth. Some big dude just knocked him out like an idiot. So Andrew Jacuzzi and a bunch of other people, because we had like 20 something people that had to get. So these motherfuckers had to walk their asses back there. You know what I mean? Me, Joey, Sammy, the boys, and Julian, all of us are fucking still hanging out. We don't even know any of this shit happened. Finally, the bars and all that shit closed down. We show up, this fool's just fucking leaking out of his face everywhere, just ruined. So Andrew Jacuzzi decides that he feels bad for him, and we have to go to Powwow, which is up in Jacksonville from Orlando. He feels bad, and he goes, "Man, it just sucks that he has not looked like that, and whatever." Well, Frankie, I can't think of his last name. He's like one of the craziest badasses over there in Florida. Frankie, he does like 540 backsides and shit. Dude's badass. He goes, well, why don't we all just show up with black eyes? And Andrew Jacuzzi, being the young, naive one that he was, he's probably 19 at the time, he goes, yeah, we should all have black eyes. And I go, now you got 20 grown men that are drunk, 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody gets to pick a partner. That's how it works. And we all stood around. So now you have 18 motherfuckers while 2 of you sit there and you have to slug each other in the fucking eyeball until you get a black eye. Andrew Jacuzzi chose fucking Frankie. Frankie's a lunatic. So and they happen to be drawn out of the hat first. And dude, like it was insane. So Andrew tries to hit him, like obviously you don't want to hit your friend like super hard because you're trying to determine how much is gonna give you a black eye, you know. And Frankie's like, dude, that ain't gonna cut it. I ain't gonna get a black eye from that. So he hits him like 5 fucking times. You know what I mean? And Frankie's just like, come on, hurry up, let's get this black eye over with. It's like just like a straight G. I'm like, this is gonna get. Now I'm regretting it because I got Joey Chase as my partner. And I'm like, fuck. Like now we're all witnessing like what we got to get into, and I know Joey, and I'm like, god damn it, this is gonna be terrible. So then Frank goes, all right, fuck it, I'll give you a black eye first. Bam, gets on the ground. I'm like, now we're all just giggling like, damn it. Now everybody's regretting this decision, but we've all committed in the handshake. So then, Joey and I manned up to go, next. Like, fuck it, dude. Daffic's there. Daffic had a cool partner to where, you just hit each other enough to where you give yourself a black eye. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But, you got to find that partner that just gives enough suck. But, don't fucking break my eye socket. Yeah. All of us did. Like 20 motherfuckers sat out there and gave each other black eyes, and we showed up to fucking powwow with black eyes.
I've never heard that story, and that's pretty fucking ridiculous.
And that's why the Four Locos are in there too, because that's the first time I ever had a Four Loco was there. I went, what is this? They're like, oh, it's gonna fuck you up. You drink that shit? It's not like drinking alcohol. It's like drinking a natural light with mushrooms in it. Like, you're like, this is crazy. I'll have another, and I might walk naked.
Well, I'll let you know. Andrew Jacuzzi is the one who actually brought up that question.
Oh, well, Andrew Jacuzzi is the shit, dude. I am so glad. Like, I had a blast with him. Like, his development through that tour. He's rad.